if it's a girl, she then tries to look through what the girl is doing, see if he commented anything under her photo, liked her photo.
Instagram's whack like that too, because like it shows you just go to someone's following, and the top people are their most recent follow. Like,
yes,
put that shit in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Kitty Cat's gonna get lit?
I low-key drink now.
I know,
have
I
a drink
stories,
once a
me.
week, and I found that I'm a bourbon girl.
Yeah, I knew you started drinking when I got a 2 a.m. text from you saying, "Oh my God, I just had a cannoli for the first time."
I was like low-key buzzed and just like, I fucking love cannoli.
Yeah, I know. I was like, there's no way Kat's sober right now texting me about cannolis at 2 a.m. She has to be hammered.
Absolutely. How do we start this?
Start it whenever.
We can start it whenever.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll just
bring this back after how many years?
8 years since we've done it. Yeah. You know, because they're doing fucking remakes to everything and bringing all these other things back. You know, they brought Friends back, didn't they?
For a reunion, they're bringing back Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but making it darker.
Oh, really?
It's like a drama now.
Oh, a drama.
Yeah.
Have you not seen that preview?
No.
It looks pretty. It looks
good.
Cool.
It looks legit.
Oh, people actually dig it.
I mean, it hasn't come out.
Or
like,
dig the preview.
It looks almost like a. I don't know. I haven't seen Power, but like kind of Power vibe, like dark brooding. It has nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing like the sitcom.
Really?
Yeah.
The only thing that was the same is he had his like uniform jacket that he wore
Yeah,
inside out.
I know that was. I actually thought that was so cool, and I never realized it was inside out for like the longest time. No, I didn't know. I was like, why the fuck is his so different? And then come to find out, it's inside out. So I'm gonna start doing that with everything now.
Play that trailer.
Wait, have you seen the show The Proud Family before on Disney Channel back in the day?
The Proud Boy Family.
Proud Boy Family. That's different. That's different.
I have
different
seen
family.
the Proud Boy Family. Yeah, I remember Proud Family. Yeah.
So I didn't know that the Gross sisters were blue because they were ashy. And
Beyonce's sister.
Yes, Solange, the
she
one
was
that
she was in the show?
BJ's. No, she was singing in the theme song intro with Destiny's Child.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when she was a kid.
I didn't know that. Wait, when the fuck did Proud Family come out?
Early 2000s, I want to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably maybe even 2000.
Damn.
It was kind of just as I was like stopping watching.
2001
Nice.
came out.
Yeah. Nice.
2001?
Mm-hmm.
So then in 2001, I was 14. You know what else happened in 2001?
What?
Yeah, September 11th, right?
Oh. Yeah. I thought this was going to be something in your life personally.
Oh, no. Yeah, well, that was personally in my life.
Yeah.
I cut off your intro of you telling everybody what the hell we're doing here.
Oh, I did?
I cut off your intro.
Oh, we're doing we're bringing it back. Fucking Cats After Dark, baby.
Guys, we're back.
Yeah, we're the crew. But this time it's going to be, you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
This is something
it's
we're
free.
just going to do for free. It's podcasting, which you all love. And we love this crew. It's the solid crew. And it'll be on the Thick Boy Network channel.
Thick Boy Network channel. And then the second half,
So
you can
there,
go
yeah.
to the Thick Boy Supercast.
So you have to pay if you want to get the last end of it.
Yeah, we're going to put like juicy shit behind there.
Ooh.
Juicy.
Drama.
Yeah, we can get juicy with it at the half of it. Let us know when we're at the halfway mark. We'll get it real juicy.
Right? Should we have like a theme song or like a
This is
cut
one thing
off
I was going to say like to the fans out there. We're kind of starting from scratch, and it's a low budget show, meaning it's a no budget show.
Yeah.
Anything you want to contribute, like a logo, theme song, send that shit in.
Yeah, send it all in.
KATSAfterDark@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all freelancing at the moment.
And then we got a cool guy, Kyle.
What's
cool
up,
guy, Kyle.
guys?
And
It's
a
me.
fucking dork.
Shut your fat ass up.
Hey,
By the way, they play with each other like that. They're not really.
I know, it's
they
so
just like to
funny.
mess around.
Wait.
No,
You
we
said
really
they
hate
play
each
with
other.
each other?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
We-
Shouldn't
I
say
said
they
it
play
wrong.
with each other.
Pause.
I
Listen.
made it. The phrase was bad, but they like to mess around with each other.
Joke. They bust each
joke
other's
around.
balls.
We really hate each other.
Yeah.
So you know what? One time, and I blocked that motherfucker too. One time, someone messaged me, "Yo, you're fucking mean to Meatball, man. You're such a dickhead," and blah blah blah.
Yeah, that was
like,
me on my burner account.
I know. Was it your burner account?
I wasn't actually.
Oh, can I tell you a story about the first conversation I had with Christian when he started working with Brendan?
It was through his burner account.
Is it
No,
gonna get
it was-
Christian fired?
No. I
Maybe.
promise. Well, maybe, but after the cap, when it's on Supercast, we'll talk about that. So I started talking to Christian once he got onboarded, and I was giving him all of the credentials, all of the social media passwords. And for some reason, he couldn't log into, I think, the King the Sting account or Brendan's account. He couldn't log in for some reason. And for days, he was kind of looking around like, I don't know what it is. I'm putting in the right passwords. And then he tells me, oh, I have too many burner accounts on. I need to log out of some of them
That's
in
how
order
you
to
roll.
add an account on here. I was like, how many burner
Wait,
accounts
why
do you
why are you
have?
so fucking mean?
Yeah.
So
Who hurt you? You know? Who
I
you mad
had
at?
my account. I had the fighter and the kid. I had so when I got banned from TikTok, I made a new Instagram account to post all my shit on there.
Yes.
And then I had
let it go.
Maybe it's not.
Yeah,
for
maybe
you.
it's not. Yeah, like this guy. Nah, fuck that. I don't give up. Dog.
But also, thank you for your honesty, because so many people use burner accounts, but they won't admit to it. I know
yeah,
so
I
many
realize
people.
that. live on mine.
I did
So
not
many people
realize
have
how
burner
many people
accounts,
have burner
but they
accounts.
won't admit it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And then all my friends started telling me, "Yeah, I got a burner." For what?
I know.
I don't get it. I don't know why.
See, I use it just to talk shit and not get in trouble, especially when I first started with Fighting the Kid. I knew I couldn't use my account, so I just did it to talk shit. And I just do it to check up on people I don't want to know I'm checking up on. So it's like anonymous.
Girls do that all the time.
Explain that again.
You don't want them to know. You want to do it anonymously. You don't want people to know you follow them.
Oh,
So
got it. Okay.
My burner account, you will
Or
not
you-
be able to correlate.
Oh,
it
so
to
like
me
if
at
it's a
all.
private account,
Until
you
now.
would use your burner to follow.
Yeah,
They don't know.
And first of all, who's accepting burner accounts as a like?
If you're public, you're good.
yeah.
If you're public, you're good. But if you're public, why don't you just use your regular account to fucking see what they're doing?
Because then they see that you check up on it.
Like
How?
stories.
Okay,
Stories.
so
Stories.
yeah, it's like stories, and then also lurking on other people's accounts, because I have a girlfriend who has terrible trust issues where every single time she dates a guy, she goes through this period after they are kind of like Rocky, where she wants to see what he's doing, who he's following. If he goes out on a night and she sees like his follower count went up by like 1 or 2, she then goes on her burner,
Damn.
looks through everybody that he's following, who's following him, to see who the new person is.
Wow.
If it's a girl, she then tries to look through what the girl's doing, see if he commented anything under her photo, liked her photo.
know what's-
Instagram's whack like that too,
Yeah.
because like it shows you just go to someone's following, and the top people are their most recent followed. Like,
Yes.
put that shit in alphabetical order.
Look at this guy.
But also, like, what's so fucking crazy is like, don't be in a relationship. That's fucking crazy.
The world isn't that simple, Chappelle.
I mean, like, that's why like my relationship is so fucking boring to people, because like literally it's a great relationship.
What? I love your relationship with
You
your
know,
girlfriend.
I mean,
No,
I know
it's
that,
just
but
like
like,
it's an adult relationship. It's none of
it's
the,
a very
like,
adult. Like we're very
stupid
honest,
bullshit.
very forward. Like
Yeah.
like why do people make that so fucking difficult? Like honestly, instead of like having a fucking burner to go through to see what the fuck they're doing, why don't you just ask them who they are? I don't know, huh? Like,
like
is
that.
it, right? Am I crazy?
Yes.
Yo, eat a dick.
Well, there are also situations
mean,
where people won't
I
tell
don't
you
mean
the
that.
nicest
truth.
way.
In the nicest way. Yeah, you know what I mean, Chin.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Kat?
There are situations where people won't tell you the truth either.
Then if you know that, then don't be with the motherfucker.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how I feel. Because it's like, if I don't trust this person and whatever, blah, 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 then why would I be with the motherfucker if I know they're getting down on the down low or whatever? I mean, but also fucking, like my girlfriend's asked me about all the girls in my life.
Are you honest with her?
Yeah, very honest. Like, I'm like, yeah, I know this fucking girl. I cheered with her, blah, blah, blah. But also I told her, I was
This other
like,
girl that I cheer with her.
yeah,
This other girl I cheered with
there's so
her.
many. There's so fucking many. But like at the same time, like I'm like, yo, it would have already happened.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell her. I go, it would already happen. Now she is funny because the girl she guesses that she thinks I slept with, she's way off.
Really?
And the ones that she would never guess, like she just fucking she never guesses.
Yo, so-
Way off. I'm like,
So she's looking at all the hot ones. She's like, no, it's
I go, no.
Lower the
I go, yeah,
standards.
listen. Yeah, like drop these standards like down here a little bit.
You're like, this is my league, babe. This is my league.
Yeah. You're putting me up here.
You think very
She out
highly
here
of
thinking
me?
I'm getting with
Knock it down a
supermodels and
notch.
shit. Why you searching me, ho?
These are
Hey,
all the
man,
other
that's your
girls.
girl.
What'd you
These
say?
are all the other girls that she has to worry about.
No, not really.
Look at
They're
you.
on my profile.
All right.
Who the fuck? First of all, who made that?
Yeah, we did know that.
It's on
Put a dollar-
YouTube. Full-time comedian,
People don't-
part-time clips.
Who made
Dude,
that?
gymnastics shit that you do. I watched some videos on
Oh,
Instagram.
dude. Here,
and
pause that.
You like
Pause that. First fucking of all, listen. We'll cut that. I don't want fuck those dudes. I fucking mean that because I did their
This
fucking
is some second half shit.
yeah. This is some second half shit. We can move it. Those motherfuckers. I went and did their fucking podcast, right? And it was a good podcast. It was chill, right? I had a good time with it. Then when they dropped the fucking episode, they decorated. The title of the fucking episode was Chappelle Lacey, LA comedy is dying. And I was like, what the fuck? And I called dude up. I said, hey, what are you doing? He's like, what? I said, you can't just fucking put that. No, I made him. I bullied them.
Oh, all right.
I made those fuck stains change it. Come on now. Stop playing. But anyways,
Was that any of the discussion, or was it I'm sure it was like
it just came out. They were like, hey, your episode dropped. Here it is. And I saw the title and it said Chappelle Lacey, LA comedy is dying. And I was like,
So it was clickbait.
yeah. And I was like, don't do that. I was like, I'm not the deciding factor of LA comedy's dying. And I was like, first of all, I never said that in the episode. I was like, don't do that. You know, like they were like, oh, sorry, our producer just swings from the hip. Then they try to word it another way, but it still was basically LA comedy dead or whatever. And
They're
I'm like,
being very salacious. With
yeah.
the
And I'm
title.
like, hey, stop. I was like, that's not good at all. Just put Chappelle Lacey, LA comedian. I was like, just title it that. But I was really fucking heated. Listen, they're probably nice guys or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's like, yo, that's my fucking name. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you're not just going to fucking
and
put
especially
that kind of stuff out. Like it's dumb. You know, like you don't know what that does. Like, you know what that does for me. That stirs up shit. And at the time I did that podcast, I only been living in LA for 2 years. I was like, what do I know about, like, there's people that have been here way longer than I have. What the fuck do I know? I was like, you can't do that. And I know I was aggressive calling them fuck stains earlier, but I didn't mean that.
Nah, fuck
but
that.
that was just very aggressive, and it was just coming out of me. But like, needless to say, like, I did enjoy doing their podcast, and I thought we had a great conversation. But
It's just the title.
it's just the title. Like, you just can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't agree with that kind of clickbait type of stuff.
and I'm assuming that show isn't. I've never recognized them. That's not very popular. Like, so
don't
you're already
know.
doing a favor just by going on there, but then they have to try
Yeah.
to manipulate it more by like
Yeah.
getting a headline out.
Which
of it.
kind of bummed me out, you know, because it's like if I gave you the time of my day, like you, I would expect you to treat it, you know, with respect, and I felt like I was just disrespected right there. You know what I mean?
It is hard to get away from those clickbait headlines.
Yeah,
when you're putting
don't-
up
don't
clips
show that
sometime,
one.
though.
I won't.
You blur it out.
Yeah, don't show that shit.
I just want to see how many, like, how big they were right now.
They were right.
They're only 61,000. That's nothing. Like, and that's just their clip saying.
Yeah,
That's, I don't know.
61,000 is a
61,000
lot.
Yeah, it's a
is
decent
a lot.
We came out of the gate with 61,000 on this. I'd be stoked.
Yeah,
Right?
No,
I mean,
that's just subscribers in general.
But that's pretty.
that's
good.
actually pretty damn good.
That's good.
Fuck me then.
You
Damn.
Yeah, what's your fucking standards?
for
This motherfucker can't even stay on TikTok. And he's
I know, right? Yeah.
61,000.
I had half their followers when I got banned, though. Come on.
Yeah, you can't even stay on TikTok.
I'm at 10K right now.
You
Give me some credit.
that's so funny about TikTok
cool.
though, like how
That is good.
how aggressive it is when it comes to like restriction. But you were showing your balls.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? You probably had already seen my balls at this point. But before I met you three, you guys had
Yeah.
seen my balls before
Yeah.
I met you.
I
That's
still
wild.
haven't seen him, and I
Yeah.
do not
Yeah.
want to.
I'll show you right now.
Yeah. No.
No.
Ew.
I'm okay.
Second half.
Reel it in, guys.
Just wait for it. Wait for it.
Join the Thick Boy Supercast to see me show my balls to Kyle.
No, we don't need to see your fucking balls.
Chin, you've probably been on the platform. Is there a way to like do promo codes on Supercast so you could give someone like a discount for a month, and then we could see how many people were driving?
Since they're relatively new, I'm sure we can. And it's a very small team, and we're always talking to them, so we could probably create that.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, we
That'd
could
be
probably
dope.
do that.
Then
Just
you
remind
could
me.
then he could find out from all the shows where they're coming from and shit, and then we
Yeah.
can ask for money.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck?
For his balls.
Hey, what's everyone been up to? Stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
I want to hear
Yeah.
more. I want to hear about the race from your perspective.
The race from my perspective.
Yeah,
The race?
I heard
The race.
What
Remember
race?
The race. Okay.
The race from my perspective.
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't stop running.
But Chappelle,
I
remember,
kept
there was
running
a
and
false
running
start.
and running.
False start. That's what
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what happened.
So yeah, that's what happened. The false start.
No one caught it. You did. I
Yeah.
caught it, but I was like, it's already happening. But then you're like, then we had to stop it.
Yeah. So we did have a false start, and that initial push, I think, is when he
pulled his hamstring.
Yeah, he fucked up.
One of his hamstrings.
You know what I mean? And then I said, dude, I was like, we don't have to do this at all.
Yeah.
Like, you were standing right there. I was like, dude, we don't have to. I was like, what? We have nothing to fucking prove. I was
Let's
like,
go, Chappelle.
Who's that? Is that you?
I had $20
Oh,
on
you
it.
cheered me on?
Yeah, I had $20 on
That's
it.
the thing.
got you.
Christian is low key your biggest cheerleader.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a super bold move to be cheering against out loud the guy who pays you.
I know.
That's what I
That's
said.
tearing both hamstrings.
That's a bold move.
Fuck you, boss.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Because that day, Kyle was recording some stuff, and then Casey was recording. Casey came to me with a camera, and I said, "Oh, I'm rooting for Brendan because he gave me a career." Meanwhile, Christian's like, "Oh, I have Chappelle all the way."
No,
Like,
it's so
that's
funny, which
fucking
I
bold.
accepted that everybody was with Brendan. Hey, be with him. Be with him.
What do you mean
No,
everybody?
but your
Everyone-
confidence-
Most people are betting on you to win.
I think it's because
I'm
you're
talking about
confident.
at the workplace.
Even outside of the workplace, I posted a poll, and it was close. It was 58% Brendan, 46% you.
Listen,
Oh, shit.
I didn't think it was not a challenge. That motherfucker fast.
But that's the thing. You're also fast. You are the one person who's always like, "Oh
What does
yeah,
Brendan
like
say?
whatever."
I'm
Like you kind of
black.
let up. You're like, "Oh okay." You're not that confident in something that you say, but when you know your shit, you're like, "Yes." And that's how I knew something was like.
Oh,
You're
that's how you
faster
knew-
than
yeah.
you give people.
Yeah, because
Like,
people don't give me credit because of the cheerleading. They just don't
No, I
think
feel
I'm
like that should
athletic
give you
because
more
of that.
They
credit
would give you more credit because of
because
that.
of cheerleading.
Nah.
Because how athletic you are. How
Oh
you're
no, they
flipping.
do not give me any of the
my
fucking
God.
credit.
Really?
Yes.
They don't consider you an athlete?
Hell no.
Do they see what you
and
do?
Listen, it doesn't bug me at all because most of those motherfuckers I can beat their ass. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh,
Let 'em know.
what are you gonna do to me, huh? Anyways, but no, a lot of people discredit it because they don't know about it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. So that's why I don't get mad. It's like, oh, you don't know what I did. You know what I mean? What were you gonna say?
I said I actually took into account that you were a cheerleader as a reason for me to think you were going to win, because the amount of explosivity you have to be able to do all those fucking backflips.
Meanwhile,
and
you
shit
made a TikTok making fun of cheerleaders.
was again before I knew you.
Now, let's
Love that
pull
you're
that up.
honest.
All right.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, it should be on my Instagram.
You know how many people tag me in that?
Dude,
Wanting me to hate you?
I had the worst anxiety because my first day, I meet him, I'm like, all right, like I got to make a good impression. After the first day, all of a sudden my Instagram blows up. Chappelle Lacey is like, oh, this guy's gonna fucking hate me.
Nah, I don't care. You know what's so funny about when anyone new comes to anything? The amount of fucking shit talking people will deliver to you. And it's like, hey, I just accepted a fucking position. You know what I mean?
When
like,
you
I'm talking
first
about,
joined King of the
like,
Sting, the amount of shit you got
yeah,
was
and I was like,
so
well, I just accept. I
fucking
said
wrong.
yes. That was all I fucking
Right? Like you were
did.
presented
I
with
feel
a
like
job
you planted that LA
opportunity.
Times article about Brian.
Oh God. Second part.
Second half. You're
Second
right,
half.
you're right, you're right.
Second half.
Is that what they're thinking? Like you said.
Are we starting rumors off the jump?
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
Do you have iMessage on your computer?
Yeah,
I texted it to you too. Did it come up?
What, are you still pulling up the cheerleader thing?
I'm doing both.
Both, but on King of the
So
Sting,
funny.
we did a Cats After Dark, and the week before we did a debate club. Who do you think's gonna win in the race? You were Brendan, and Eric picked you. Chris picked Brendan, and then the next week someone sent in this Cats After Dark, and
Oh, I saw.
I was like, someone sent this
that is
in.
so
It's hilarious.
Chappelle wasn't too happy with Chris. For picking
Oh, that's perfect.
That is fucking.
But it's so crazy, like how all of us knew who those two people
Yeah.
were.
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to be.
immediately I was like, oh, that's D'Elia.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, let's see this fucking. Yeah, people tag me in this damn TikTok so much. Scroll down, you know where your shit is.
Christian, your picture with these guys.
I know. What the hell?
You got to get him more conversational. Just standing by him's boring. Act like you're like talking.
Yeah,
All I
so-
thought he was talking about his
Like,
avatar.
look at him.
That's
and laugh
his signature
and, like, make him
pose. Let
pose.
him live.
I mean,
He couldn't even spit it out. You know where it's at, right there, to the left.
My bell, ooh, bitch, I'm a big gangster. I turn around with this foreign love.
That's a cheerleader one?
Yes.
yeah, wait. Ew.
But look how many times I'm tagged.
Taking my pants and I caught a few bodies up under my belt. Ooh.
It's just nothing but you.
I know.
Turn around with the foreign love.
I got a lot of heat for that.
I don't know why.
I don't get it.
So
I don't get it either. Like,
It's a
it's
trend
low.
like where someone says something they do, and then like you're on FaceTime with them, and they're like, "Oh, I'm a cheerleader." Like, oh, and you hang up
so
on
Oh,
them.
but were you FaceTiming a dude?
I was-
Because why would you hang up on a
girl.
female cheerleader?
Because
That's cool.
Because I said what
It's
sport,
traditionally hot.
I was saying what sport do you play, and they said I cheerleadered. I was making a joke like that cheerleading's not a sport
Got you.
because it's not
So you just
Bitch, you don't
What
scare
do you
me.
consider it then?
Yeah, what do you consider
an
it?
activity.
An activity?
An activity?
Like you have to be extremely
but no,
fit.
no,
to
So,
do it?
okay, so-
before, but now you do after you see all.
No,
you saw
I think
all
he's
that
saying he
stuff.
still doesn't consider us.
It's still an activity.
After seeing Chappelle,
You still
flip
think it's
like
an
crazy?
activity?
yeah.
Who's a better athlete,
no,
you
no,
or
no.
me?
Whoa, hang on.
No, who's a better athlete, you or me?
What you did, what you did.
now come.
No, I'll admit, what you did, that's a sport. In this, I was referencing like high school cheerleading, like
Oh, like the
Got
soccer.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
got
like that. That's
Oh,
why.
okay, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like
activity.
legit cheerleading, the shit you did, I will never be able to do that type of shit. So
All right, there you go. There you go.
Dare you?
I like the way you backpedal. I like the way I like the
It's just
backpedaling.
specific. It's very specific.
Yeah, very specific. You know, so no, let me break it down. Let me break it down. You know, okay. That's hey, listen.
yeah, I'm
you
kind
know?
of glad that they commented you in that a lot. That definitely helped my traffic to that video.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone kept tagging me like I was gonna beat you up.
Well,
You still could.
I still
You
could.
could.
really,
You're not gonna, but you
still
could.
think you could beat me up after this? Ooh, wrong button.
Yeah, you can't even cue shit right. Of course I can kick
He's
your ass.
learning though.
Oh,
You're gonna be a master.
Okay.
We took your
First
ass
of all-
like, out like the fucking trash.
You guys are a lot stronger than I thought. Let's go.
Damn, Jen.
I was really surprised, man. I gave him so much props.
Dude, they're giving me my weight.
Listen.
600.
They lift you up like, and then just.
Hey, I mean, listen. I fucking deadlifted 500 pounds that day.
I'm just
That
saying
day.
the fact that they
Yeah.
can lift you up easily.
Excuses?
Yeah.
They're strong. They're very strong.
No, yeah, I give
We have to
it
admit, yeah,
props.
they're strong.
Together, you
But they
guys
couldn't get you
are
out.
strong.
I'm stronger. That's the thing.
How's your neck doing though,
My
bud?
neck sucks, but
Yeah.
at least I won
He
that battle.
sacrificed his neck.
See,
That's when that
It
happened?
was hard
No,
with Chin.
the neck thing happened like weeks later.
But it was
So no
Brendan,
idea.
wasn't it?
People are saying that. Here's the thing. I'm an adult.
Second
Like
part.
if I'm gonna get into like a thing, it's my decision. So it's
Yeah.
all good. I don't give a shit. Yeah. I don't think it's him because when I went to the doctor, they're like, there's like degradation over time. So it's eventually what's gonna happen. And like two of my closest friends, they have the same issue because they're on computers all the time. So be
Gotcha.
careful about
Yeah.
your posture.
I don't think those things helped your situation.
No,
though.
it definitely.
I think they
helped.
definitely
Maybe-
added to it. I
maybe
wouldn't say it was the
aggravated it.
only reason why, but
it was
definitely.
I do feel like it
led
was
up
gonna
to
happen regardless, especially
Mm-hmm.
with my posture. And now because of that, I'm way better about taking care of my body, working out, exercising,
I
and
still
doing the
rem-
traction stuff as well.
Bro, I tell you one thing. After this fucking thick mutter, I will never do anything like that ever again.
Why you haven't even done it yet? What
I
if you
know,
love
but
it?
I know how I feel.
Yeah.
You haven't done it yet?
Not yet.
'Cause
Have you?
No, but like from people, I don't know. It sounds like it's not that bad. It's only 5 miles, right?
No,
and
it's
there's
5.
They said
10.
yeah,
10.
Okay, that's it.
Wait, is it
Five-
10
five's not
miles
that
or
bad.
10
Dude, if
K?
it was,
enough
dude,
to-
if it was
15K,
5,
10 miles, I think.
Oh, okay,
If
got
that
it.
if
adds
it
up.
was
say
if
10K,
it was
right?
5, I'd probably feel a lot different. But going into it, I'm like 10 fucking miles.
Well, what is
What do you want me to
10K?
do? What do you want me to do for 10 miles? Oh, go
10K,
through some obstacles.
6.4 miles.
So
No,
probably that
it's
then.
15K.
Oh, 15K.
15K
All right,
is
15K.
10 point something miles or whatever.
9.6
know.
miles.
9.6.
Or yeah, 9.6.
So basically 10 miles then.
It's dumb.
9.3. All right, 9 miles.
And here's
9
a little
miles. You guys are
for
fine.
Chin.
Who
Chin
put
just
up
went
a
dead
bigger
fish.
fight, Chin or Chappelle?
Fish.
Yeah, like you like dropped your weight. Look right here.
Look at
See?
this. No,
You
this is
went
me
dead
holding the
fish.
door.
Yeah, you dropped your center of gravity low.
How about you guys try
Smart.
to
I've
push
been
me up?
dragged out of a bar.
Try to do
before.
that.
That's what you gotta do.
Nick, you have?
Full Nelson. You just put your hands up and you drop.
Yeah, that's what he did.
You got dragged
Then
out
his
of a
head
bar?
went into the door.
Yeah. Second
Wisconsin?
Second half.
When was
Minneapolis,
this?
Burrito Loco, still not allowed.
How long
Dude,
ago was
after
this,
all
though?
the success you have,
I haven't been back for a while, but literally like
Clearly.
5 years later, they recognized me and they're like, "No, you gotta go."
really?
It was like
Damn.
or maybe
No.
maybe 4. I was
But
like 20
now-
when it happened, or 21 obviously, and then it like Maybe it was like 2 years later, but like same management. And
But if
were
they
like,
know you
"No."
now, who you are now, they'd be like, "Oh shit, Nick."
No,
You
they're
gotta
like,
come
how did
on
that
in, come on
menace?
in.
You don't want the ire of the 4,000 people that watch my Instagram story who most likely don't live in Minneapolis. But
You don't want that. This bar.
it was my favorite bar too, Burrito Loco. They had this
Burrito
game.
Loco.
They had like a different, really awesome special every night. One night was a flip a coin night.
Yeah.
And you could order any drink you wanted, and you flipped a coin. And if you got it right, it was free. So it was basically 50% off.
Yeah.
But like, I went 6 for 6 one night.
Oh,
Damn.
Jesus.
Coincidentally, not the night I got.
Oh yeah,
drinks.
I was
Okay,
gonna say
good.
like that was
But
probably.
yeah,
the
that
night.
bar was sweet.
There it is.
And then they had burritos on the bottom.
Yeah, that looks like a dangerous place for me.
Just like a perfect dive bar.
Little
Back in
corner,
the day?
dark corner for you.
A little dark corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real dark
By
corner.
yourself.
I used to where I used to go, man. I used to go to this bar back home called Crescent Ballroom, and I used to sit at the fucking bar by
By
myself.
yourself. I remember these.
And I was,
stories.
you remember, yeah. And I would watch that fucking, what's her name, Dr. Ruth, the lady that talks about all the
Yeah.
sex toys
Older
and
lady.
shit, all the sex shit. Yeah. I would sit there and watch that and just drink by my fucking self. It's a dope spot. Also a concert venue
That's it.
as well. Yep. Go to Images. Images.
Was it Dr. Ruth or was it the Susan?
Whichever one talks about sex toys.
They both do, and they're both old. But like Susan or something. Look up like sex therapist Susan.
Yeah,
She
they're
was
like
an older
sex.
lady too.
And it wasn't Mesa, Arizona. That was. It was Phoenix. Yeah.
Susan.
Ooh, she's bad.
Susan's
no,
a
no,
sexy
no, she's
lady. If
way
that's
more-
her.
Yeah, this
It's
is
not her.
It was an older lady that.
Yo, speaking of random blonde white ladies, did you see that thing with the cop?
Yeah.
They let her go. Well, they gave her $30K to quit because she had an OnlyFans.
Oh,
You
No.
didn't see that?
No.
Oh my God! Go, type in.
Wait, is that her though?
that's
That's
Ruth.
Dr. Ruth.
No, that's the lady that I would watch.
That you watch.
Oh,
Yeah, so
that
that
is-
is the
okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
So, there you go.
Type in
And
a
the amount of
li-
knowledge she must have.
type in cop. Type in cop starts OnlyFans or something like that.
So
Do you
they
think
paid
she
her
has that much
out?
They
knowledge?
paid her
Like,
to
how many-
leave.
I have to
leave?
say,
Sue
Yeah.
Johansson. Sue Johansson.
Sue Johansson.
Dr. Ruth has to be a freak.
There's
Just-
two types of people in this world: people who learn sex from Dr. Ruth, and people who learn sex from
Sue Johansson. Yep.
Oh, I was saying learn sex from actually having sex.
It was a bit
fucked
that
up.
those.
Yeah, no, it was.
Isn't that
It
the
was
same person?
That's wild, though. Yeah, that's a wild.
yeah, pretty much the same.
She
They're pretty,
looks-
trial and error.
they look exactly the
She
same.
looks identical to Dr. Ruth.
What? That's the same word
That's
then.
Dr. Ruth.
That's Dr. Ruth.
What up, Mark?
Some of these people are. What up, Mark?
What up, Mark? Stop playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Mark
It's
can
very
just
relaxed.
smell
It's
when a
very
camera's
relaxed.
on.
Very chill.
Mark gets like a tingling sensation whenever someone's recording something.
When a camera's on. Come on in.
Yeah, we always got
Come
camera
in.
time for you. But anyways, type in cop starts OnlyFans.
And they're probably trying to pay her out because they don't have any legal grounds to fire her, correct?
Is that what? Yeah.
I'm about to
No,
see
Oh, wow, she's
Far
good.
right.
Kyle, would you be down to
right.
switch spots with Mark?
Yeah.
It was
Welcome our first guest to
Our
KATS
first
After
guest,
Dark.
hella Mark Harley.
Actually, a returning guest from the original iteration.
go to images
True.
again, Christian.
Say please, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
motherfucker.
loved your
go
Stevie
top
Weeby
far
episode.
right.
Top
Top
far
far
right.
Oh, you did?
The
That
blonde
was
lady?
like one of
Yep.
the most educated.
That lady.
Like,
Thank you.
She
That was
started.
awesome.
She started an OnlyFans.
A lot of people were,
and they let her go.
I mean, so it was nice to hear that sentiment because I do hope to pass something on to people. You know, and Stevie was a great like interviewer in the sense that he knows nothing about diet and nutrition, so I can explain him all the basics.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. The only
Yeah.
reason I watched at first is because you got more views than my episode of Stevie Weeby.
Yo,
I was all-
this is View King right here.
I was all stoked because
Yeah.
I beat Chappelle,
Yeah.
and then you let me.
This is View King.
Where's yours sitting at?
It's like 31,000. We're all very neck
Hell
and
yeah.
neck. So if you guys want to go support,
Hold
Hey,
on.
no,
Stevie
go back.
Weeby Show?
yeah.
Cat beats
I beat
everybody.
everyone.
Oh yeah, I know.
Cat beats
That's what you were.
everybody.
That's what you were fishing for. Oh, what do you?
No, no,
at?
no.
No,
Actually,
I
just
genuinely wanted to know
just
because I
Oh,
didn't.
31, I think. But
Yeah,
have you,
that's good.
have you
What was
done it yet?
yours?
Yeah, I think last time I checked was 60.
Damn.
Ask me mine.
What was
Weird
yours?
flex.
I think
155,
Chin. Yeah, Chin.
155.
Yeah, it's all
I'm
me.
kidding. No, I don't know where it's at, but I'm
Oh,
saying.
I was like,
No,
damn.
yeah,
I
make
wouldn't
sure
I wouldn't
fix it.
doubt that though.
Nick, you
Yeah.
had 33.
Hey, hey, we better go
Hey.
back to that lady I was looking up.
Yeah, that OnlyFans.
The
cop.
OnlyFans girl, our officer.
I looked at it for spite, and then I really learned a lot.
I'm glad that worked out like that.
I love that
Chappelle's neck
everything
and
that
neck.
drives you is spite, Nick. I love it. You thrive off of negativity.
But how cool is Stevie for having us all on his show too?
I fucking
He's
love
great.
Stevie
That's awesome,
Weeby.
yeah.
Damn,
I
I mean,
told
we
you.
just
crushing
said we're like
both
his
of
top
you.
viewed
Oh,
shows
Chinch.
besides his brother, but
Yeah.
I went on Bad Friends. I did Bad Friends.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
But I told Stevie Weeby on his show that
Cats,
I was a super fan of him because the
That
first
thumbnail.
podcast I ever watched was DVD ASA before I knew what a podcast was. This was Asa Akira, David Cho, and Stevie Weeby was there as well.
Oh, 93K.
And I was telling him that I'm the biggest like Stevie Weeby fan from back in the day. Like before I did any podcast, like I love him.
Was that Hannah
I
Baron?
absolutely.
Colin.
Yeah, it's Hannah Baron. That's our girl.
Oh shit, it is, huh? In an ad.
Yeah, I think she does a lot of sponsored posts for this company.
Hey, can we go back to
she
that girl,
should.
that officer
As
I
she
was talking
should.
about with the OnlyFans?
We're on it.
You liar. There
There
she
we go.
is. Hey, type in images, see what them
She was
pics look
killing it
like.
on OnlyFans.
That's okay. So I don't want to be
It's
mean either. But
probably
I'm like,
past a paywall.
I've seen.
I will say that you can make a lot of money on OnlyFans if you have the right niche audience. It's not about
Oh, she probably got
necessarily
an
how
audience
many.
now.
Yeah,
She's a
because there
police
might be a
officer.
lot
Yeah.
of people who are like, oh, even if it's not necessarily like me trying to jack off to your content, I
Yeah.
want to support a cop.
Hey, go log into
48
your,
years old.
Christian. Log into your OnlyFans account and see if you can find her.
I don't have one actually.
Lies.
I don't.
Let 'em
After I
live.
paid for cats, I was like, all right, I'm done.
it's over.
Fuck you. But yeah, who else has a OnlyFans? Rachel Dolezal. Remember
be
when she came out
she
with
be
it?
showing her feet.
Feet workout videos.
Ugh.
That's her.
Is that her?
Okay,
Yep.
this is like interesting now.
That's the officer.
Oh, nice. See. It always kind of bums me out when people
Type in
who
OnlyFans pictures.
work in those type of jobs like
Christian,
need to do
what did
OnlyFans.
you why would you just type in her fucking name?
Hey man,
I know that was
Yeah.
aggressive.
Rough
so
first
now it's
episode.
not right. Yeah.
Let's see what she do on the OnlyFans, dog.
That's why I didn't type in OnlyFans.
Oh, go to the
pictures.
right. Go to the right.
Mark,
So
you
right.
thought about
This?
an OF?
That
No,
blue
no,
one?
down,
already have
down,
an OF.
right there.
Really?
Yeah, the blue.
Not that
No.
bad.
that I
That's
can-
her.
Trying to
I
think of a clever
understand.
name before I
Yeah, she
responded.
probably kills it. Now
No,
that
I
everybody
just-
knows.
I don't think I could do that unless I was already in a safe position of like. It's just. I mean, like as a guy,
I know guys who make bank on OnlyFans.
just showing their weenus or like.
Not even
Some
that.
guys
girls.
only will do
'Cause, like-
implied content. No, like straight up, like naked and then like covering everything.
Yeah.
And they make a fucking killing.
Would you though, Mark?
I will say
the
there
first
is
thing
a
that
market
comes-
for it.
The first thing that comes to my mind is like, what if I put it up and nobody subscribes?
No, you just need to get your account out there. Trust me, people will find you and like eat you up. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I just there would be a gay stigma for me. Like, not that I care to have, but it's like, do I want like another angle of attack from haters to be like, oh, he's like you're just showing his dick on OnlyFans? Like, I would, if that was a viable way to make money for me. But it's just, again, when I'm also on a Disney show, not Disney, Nickelodeon
Oh,
show.
so that's gonna be
Yeah.
good.
Fair. I thought when you said a cop was on OnlyFans that it was going to be the one that did the lap dance around Christmas time at the holiday party.
I did too.
you
I was
see
kind
that?
of hoping for that.
She
looked
fucked up.
She looked hot.
She
too.
should have.
Did we talk about that? I
did
can't
somewhere.
remember.
On King and the Sting, we did for
Oh.
sure. But I mean, she was like some lieutenant, and she gave her sergeant a lap dance.
He was married, so that was like another controversy, right?
But yeah, I mean, they were just getting crazy at a work party.
You have a clip of it?
If you just search New York holiday party.
Oh,
Oh,
there
there
it
it
is.
is.
Oh wow.
Christian
I
knows
know what
what's
I'm
up.
doing.
That's at Wild Holiday Party. Now
She
an
looks
investigation.
I
am
am
not
hot.
throw that
Yeah,
shit
wow.
back.
Yeah, she's hot.
Why are there
Absolutely,
cell
we don't
phones
have
out?
to watch it.
Okay, what does she look like? Just out of curiosity.
I think
I'm telling
we
you,
saw
she's
it.
hot. Did y'all look-
She
Let me-
actually looked cute. I think.
You can't tell from there that she's hot.
No, I mean, I'd like to see the face.
Her
She's
body
He's
was
the
working
type
that
of guy that
body.
wants to know the girl's entire personality before he determines if she's hot.
That
or
is
not.
very true.
Beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
That's not
You a
something.
bitch.
That's not like a bad thing. No.
It is.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
Cat.
That I want to know
Christian.
personality? Listen,
Vera McCulley.
Vera McCulley. Vera
How do you
McCulley.
even
That's
spell
very
Vera
peculiar.
Very
Very
McCulley. huh?
peculiar.
Whoa, Mark, that's my lane.
Whoa.
Shitty puns on this show.
Can't help it.
But Mark, if you're thinking about doing OnlyFans, talk to me afterwards. I'll run some numbers with you. Trust me. I know certain guys who make X amount of money.
Yeah. No, that would be interesting because I just never considered it. But I think doing any sort of exclusive content, whether or not, when I think of what a guy would do on there.
Yeah.
Type of image,
I assume he's jerking out. But then, okay, I'll say this. I look at what Tyga's done, which is create his own porno channel where he's fucking a bunch of girls. Now that sounds cool to me. Am I going to do that? They're like, no, but
that's her.
If that's her, she's definitely, especially for a cop, she's.
All right, calm down, Christian.
What do you mean, especially for a cop?
Oh, I mean, because you don't expect cops to be that hot,
She's got a verified Instagram now?
No,
right.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, it's the evil eye.
I wonder if it's actually her.
You're going to message her, man? No.
Oh, I already did. Fuck.
You did? Oh, Christian, who are you?
What did it say? What did it say?
It says arrest me.
Dude,
pretty fucking funny.
Shooters shoot.
That's the thing about Christian. He will shoot regardless.
Shoot, dog.
I do.
You shoot your fucking shots.
He's trying to shoot threes all day.
I respect
Go back
it.
to that DM list.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I was like,
Wait,
Hey, this is the second half.
Second half.
This is second half.
DM second half.
Are we at second half?
All right, now we can go through.
When are we
I'm just
at
making sure
second
there's
half?
nothing bad. All right, we good.
Yeah,
We
what
good.
does anybody know what time we started?
I don't.
I didn't catch it.
Hour 20 is pretty long, but once you get a groove, it goes faster. But I think we've been going about 25 minutes.
How do I go?
25
Oh,
minutes.
the
Yeah,
end.
let's-
There we go.
Yeah.
No.
You've been going all over the world, it seems like, Kat.
Yeah, I've been.
We are looking. Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, let's go to that general tab there, Christian.
Oh my God.
Yo, the best thing that Apple has ever done, I don't know if you guys know this, but so Apple made an update. So say I text someone, I can highlight the text and then translate it to another language. That's where Apple fucked up, because after that, I just started going on the Explore page in Germany, Berlin, and I was just DMing girls for a solid week in just German. I had no idea what the fuck I was saying. I was having
use
full
Google
conversations.
Translate before that?
Wait.
No, you can type. So on my phone, instead of going typing and then going to Google Translate and then coming back.
They have different keyboards. I have a Vietnamese keyboard in mine, and I
But
can
you have
speak
to know what
Vietnamese.
you're
Yours is
saying.
quicker, yeah. Yours
Yeah,
is quicker.
so
Got it.
you have to know what you're saying for it to translate over. You have to know
Yeah, but
what
you can
words
use
to
Google
type.
Translate for that. You just copy and paste.
I don't even have to do that now. All I have to do is type in what I want to say,
then-
hold down on it, and then translate it to
Wait,
any
so
language I
when you
want.
hold down on it, all these languages pop up?
Yeah, select few
Languages, all these
usually go to
languages
that
pop
Have you
up.
DM'd so many girls, you have to start going internationally?
I know.
I know, right? Yeah. What? Yeah.
The dating pool isn't big enough in the
Yeah,
same.
I know. Yeah.
wait,
Also, what are you gonna do?
Because I got
Are you
on
gonna
that-
go there?
Yeah, if I find one bad enough, because we were watching a show called Beartown. It's about a Swedish show. We were on a kick where we would just watch foreign shows, and the girls in that show are so gorgeous. I was like, I need to get a girl that barely speaks English. I just couldn't help it, so I just started doing it.
You need to get a girl that barely speaks English.
Yeah, bring her over to the U.S. She can use me for a green card. I'm okay with that.
Bad idea.
Thank you,
Bad idea alert.
You better listen to that man to the left of you.
Well, one of the things, because I do relate to that. You see hot girls internationally. One of the things that I have thought about over the past few years is the even just the cultural barrier. It's really cool to be in a relationship with somebody where you reference things in American culture that they get. It can be annoying to explain things to people who come from another country, and it's no fault of their own, obviously.
Yeah.
But even a slight language barrier and a slight cultural barrier can sometimes be really oh my fucking god, He-Man was this show in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that with a lot of girls, just because I'm fucking weird with references and shit, always pulling shit out.
You realize how important it is to have the same cultural lexicon.
Yeah.
And when that's missing, it throws it off in a way that you don't you don't necessarily anticipate that when you think about this fucking beautiful Italian girl or whatever. I'm not saying don't ever do that, but it's just something to think about.
Christian,
Right.
do you want
I'm sure that
to
would-
settle down?
I'm sure that
Not
would just
settle
rock
down,
his world. Just
But do you want a relationship, or are you just trying to fuck?
I'm just trying to fuck.
Oh,
and
really?
have a spot to stay like when I visit those countries. But I'm down to like settle down in like later on in life. But I'm 23. Like I don't want a long-term relationship
Yeah.
unless
I know.
I
I'm always
actually
shocked
vibe
by
with the
people
girl.
that are like, yeah, man, you know, me and my fucking lady been together for like 10 years and they're like 23. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
good.
you?
That was me. I was
Oh.
with my ex-boyfriend from like 14, 15 to 23.
Oh, damn.
Were you guys
22?
gonna get married?
Yeah, I was
You got-
actually
oh, you got
secretly
Carla?
engaged and I didn't
Was
tell
he,
anybody.
Was he Vietnamese?
What?
No, he's Filipino.
Filipino.
Yeah, he and I were engaged.
What?
Since I was in college, I
what?
just never told anybody.
This is the first time you're saying it?
To like a camera, yes.
Was there a reason you didn't
What was
tell
his
anyone?
name?
Don't look him
Yeah,
up.
I
I
know,
Yeah.
right?
He
Yeah,
gets
what do you...
enough-
Let's see where.
Yeah,
No.
I'd rather log into my
Yeah.
burner account and
Bro,
no, I'd
you're-
rather
you're-
not.
listen,
I don't want
listen,
to.
you're the-
Second half.
You're the only fucking weirdo that would do some shit like that.
Bro,
He is
I didn't
a
know you had a
normal-
girlfirst for the longest time because you hide her. You don't
I don't
post
hide a girl.
anything.
What do you want me to say?
Really? Really? Let's go to your
No,
Instagram, see
he's
the
different.
last
He's
post you had.
private,
Damn,
but
here we go.
it's not a secret.
Also, first of
there
all,
are two
yeah, that
differences.
bear fucked that deer up. You want to know why? Listen, you want to know why? Because what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah.
Why does it matter?
Because you're not hiding the
And
fact that you have
know,
a girlfriend.
And I'm not hiding the fact
You're
that I have a
just
girlfriend, but
private
it's just
about
like, why can't I just have that to myself?
Yes.
Like everything else, like is out there about me. Why can't I fucking have my own relationship to myself?
Yeah,
Right?
Because if you post the person where you're also opening them up to scrutiny.
Yeah,
I think
exactly. Like,
Your
like,
that's
response
why-
to that is
yeah.
like, I don't want
Look
this
at
guy
you-
to be
look at you
scrutinized.
still looking like a
Because
loser.
he's been
know.
like
Yeah.
when
I
we
just
were
wanna see-
together.
Why do you
This is
care?
just
But
for
what?
me.
But
This
it's
is
like
just
why?
for me. This
why
is
does-
just for me.
Why does it matter? You know, like, and people think I'm crazy because I feel that way. But it's like literally, like, why the fuck? Yo, get the fuck off my Instagram. Anyways,
Hey, you know what else is cool is
But-
that
but like,
your
as a-
girl
That's your
doesn't
girl
your
right
girl
there.
doesn't demand that of you either. That
No.
you
Yeah.
make her feel confident enough about your relationship, which is always the key thing.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like that. Like when people are like, I don't know, someone's tried to search my name or my friends try to search my name on Google because they just want to see like what the fuck Google says
that's a
about
terrible
me, which
idea.
also annoys the fuck out of me too. And I go, listen, quit doing shit. But one of the top searches is Chappelle Lacey's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the top searches when you
That's
search my name.
hilarious. Yeah.
And it's like,
well,
but also,
okay,
You could have
because
worse.
women.
worse
Women.
third words.
I've never, do you guys know that Chappelle gets DM'd constantly by women, specifically saying you're handsome?
Oh yeah,
No,
I get
I
it.
don't get that. Like none of my friends get it. Like there's some online flirtation, whatever. But like, Chappelle has sent me so many screenshots of girls saying the same thing, which is, "You're handsome. You're so handsome."
And you know why that is?
'Cause he's handsome.
He's a genuinely nice guy. There's a difference between men who say, "Oh, nice guys finish last. I'm a nice guy. Girls don't like me."
Yeah.
That's a manipulative.
That's a very
fuckhead.
interesting
That's a
like
simp
topic.
incel.
He's like a
Yeah.
genuinely nice guy, and girls can see that. Like,
Yeah.
you're one of those guys
Yeah, you-
where I'm around you, and I know like I am safe in this vicinity. I don't have to expect any sort of bullshit with
Well,
you.
a female comic said to me, she goes,
And that's very
she goes, I
attractive.
love being around you
Yeah.
because I know you're not trying to fuck me.
No, but that
Yeah.
is like
No, it goes,
such a
it
big
goes a long
thing
way.
with
So
women.
you can be both like nice and like the reason nice gets associated with not doing well with women because it also, as you said, the manipulation aspect.
Yeah,
is
you're
if
a
just
manipulative
being
fuck if you
nice,
say you're a nice
but you're
guy,
actually
'cause you're
dick,
not.
Yeah,
and you're,
like
you're lying about your motives.
Listen,
You don't
the
have
gu-
to say
the
you're
guys-
nice if you're a nice
listen,
guy.
I think the thing is like guys that say that shit like, oh, girls don't like me because I'm too nice. And it's like, no, that's not it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's
Yeah.
like you could be fucking nice, but there's got to be more to
It's-
you.
yeah, it's
you know,
one of
there's
all
there's
these
so
different
much
things
to it.
where if
Because
you're-
I used to be that dude. I would say shit like that, but I was also in fucking junior high when I would say it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But like when I hear dudes say it as an adult, like I'm like, oh, what are you talking about?
because
like,
they're saying
You know,
it as
like-
though like being nice they are then entitled to something.
yeah, you're entitled to something,
And you're not.
because you're a nice guy, and it's
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
you're not entitled
You
to
can't
anything.
nice your way into
and
some
that's what
pussy.
and that's
Yeah.
what you mean
Yeah.
by genuinely.
Yeah, like you're
Yes.
genuinely a good guy, and that like shows throughout like the camera in person.
Listen, even though I get aggressive with Meatball all the fucking time, listen, that's just our fucking dynamic. That's
all
just our
love.
shit. You know, I may speak aggressively, but like, that's just. I mean, that's just.
Yeah,
fucking,
you're never trying to take advantage.
I'm not
of
trying to take
anyone.
advantage of anybody. I don't care. Like even when I was talking about that podcast I did earlier, they were fucking great guys.
Yeah.
You know, they I had the time of my life actually having a great conversation with two fucking people that I did not fucking know. I was just being aggressive Lacey. You know, sometimes that shit pops out. You know what I'm saying?
It's not always
Sometimes it gets out of
managed.
control. It's not always managed. But you know what? Hey,
You're trying
I'm trying.
day by day, step by
I
step.
think we can call this the halfway point. So use promo code DARK on Supercast. We won't post unless it happens, and I'll cut it out if it doesn't work. So we'll go to the second half. In the second half, we're gonna look at Christian's DMs, his wiener. We're gonna look at Chappelle's girlfriend. Go check all that out.
Wait,
And
should
Mark, I
take
really
it out
want to
now?
make like an inspirational quote page of you can't like it's you, it's dark, it's brooding, and it says you can't nice your way into some pussy.
Yeah, like the live, laugh, love, but
That
it's
got
Mark
over-
Harley saying.
Hey, what was
Yeah.
that? What was that word you just said earlier? It started with an S. When we were explaining that like nice guys.
Simp.
Oh,
Yeah.
simp.
No,
And
I have a
incel?
like.
Oh, is that
That's
what you
another
said?
one.
That's
That's
one of
another
my
version
favorite
of it.
topics in general is the difference. Like, I mean, just understanding a lot of guys don't understand, and this is why they get confused. Like, the shorthand for this is alpha, beta, right? Like, but I like to go, okay, that's kind of an overused word. And so you look at the specific qualities that you'd have as a man that women find attractive or unattractive, right? And so niceness often correlates with like neediness, non-edginess, inability to take a stand or have an opinion, right? If you're so nice,
Almost like
that
a pushover.
a pushover, yeah.
A
So that's
doormat
really
is what
what
it's
it means when you say
implicated
nice.
with,
It's like if a girl senses that you're going to change your opinion to whatever hers is, she's like, ugh, right?
Yeah.
But if a guy can just be confident and like you can be calm, confident, and nice, and still have that kind of alpha energy of like, oh, I know if shit went down, this guy would spring into action, or just isn't afraid to say no or set a boundary. All those things are really
Yeah.
important. It's not like being nice or dick. It's just sometimes being a dick.
Mark's been reading some fucking not reading or like finding these like fucking interesting videos where this girl talks about like toxic masculinity, but she talks about it in a way where she like breaks it down to where you told me about her.
Yeah.
You were gonna send me some shit, but basically it's like a female that's like breaking it down to where other females understand, because a lot of females will go after like these dudes that are like this bro culture or whatever, blah blah blah. Do you know what I'm talking about? She's a brunette girl.
Yeah, Courtney
You should-
Ryan, I think, is her YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
yeah,
She's like dating advice for men.
Yeah,
and it's really good. Like, you know, and some people say you can't get dating advice from girls because, you know, a fisherman doesn't ask a fish how to catch fish. But I think
At least women can talk. Fish
she
can't
has
talk.
really good pointers. She has really good style tips. Like, it's just a good YouTube channel in general. But I like a lot of this stuff because, like, in that world of, if you're a guy asking the question, how can I date more women? Really what you're asking is, how do I be the best version of myself and like communicate to people better? So there's all these correlated things that you can improve rather than just treating it like a very narrow, like pickup artistry, like technique. Like, because, you know, you could learn certain lines or tactics to get women's attention, but the real way to do it, to become more attractive to women, is to improve yourself and be the best version of yourself and sort of be and understand what masculinity means and try to work towards being more masculine as a guy.
I can't remember if, because I'm probably fucking butchering it so bad, but was it her that was like kind of going against the word toxic masculinity?
It's very possible, because I do think that's an overused word. Like, there are instances where it's appropriate, but today we sort of conflate any masculinity with toxic masculinity.
It's almost redundant the way people.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait,
like they'll say any sign of masculinity. You know, like stoicism, assertiveness, aggressiveness, competitiveness.
I
like
love stoicism.
Right, all these things that you
Ryan
sort of
Holiday.
like being non-reactive, being decisive, being strong, like any indication of masculinity or like a traditional masculine social role. Somebody out there is going to go, well, that's just toxic masculinity. Like,
really?
Yeah, and masculinity isn't
even
toxic at all.
stoicism?
I think they conflate
yeah,
it almost
because,
with like
because it's toxic to not react, to not have emotions. But
When he's using stoicism as in the emotional way of not showing your emotions, not the philosophical like.
Yeah, because
not
I'm
the
like, there's so
philosophy
much to
from,
it.
like,
Because I mean,
But he literally we winked at each other about Ryan Holiday because I don't know, stoicism's like fucking huge right now. The
it's
philosophy.
like I hold
And
it fucking
that's what he
near
was
and dear to
thinking
my
he
heart.
yeah.
Was that weed?
Huh? Yeah.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Hey, I got a joint with your
Hey, I caught that shit.
You
got a
smoke
joint with
weed
your name on it
regularly, right?
tonight.
You're not
Yeah,
falling
he
off the
does.
wagon.
no drinking is his wagon. Weed is fine.
Nick, we're at, I don't know if it matters, but we're at the 59-minute mark.
Yeah, we kind of switch. It's gonna be kind of a rough transition, but I said it. And we'll just
Mark,
Well, I
have you
just
read
wanna,
the
let you know
game?
where we were on time.
Oh yeah.
You read, right? So that's a lot
right
of
when
the
it came
same.
out.
Like
it's all the same stuff, and it's really interesting because again, that's one way into it, and like I think the principles and just having an awareness of like, if you're a guy, what's like a formula? Like, for example, the mystery method is like,
Oh yeah, that's
attraction, rapport, and seduction is like the 3 stages of whatever. Not like you can just look at it and have a blueprint, but it's like, I just think men need a better like awareness of like, what is the woman experiencing as you're trying to fuck her? You know what I mean? Like, because I think it increases your, you know, although people can use these, they learn techniques and can use it in an exploitative way. I just think as a guy, you should both be learning to talk to women effectively, like learn how to turn them on, learn how to be good in bed, learn how to look better and be in better shape and dress better and fucking be more successful and go after what you want, because ultimately those are all things that are going to like make you more attractive, give you better relationships, all these things.
Oh no, for sure. I believe it, because like
much more than just getting
majority
pussy,
of the girls that I
Christian.
Majority of the girls that I've like, yeah, it is. This should help you out.
Yeah.
Majority of the girls that I've slept with in life, like I'm actually still cool with.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because you didn't have to lie your way into some pussy.
Yeah, and like it was like, but like that was a thing. It happened.
Yeah.
You know, but also at the same time, like I don't know, I don't know how to explain it to where it just how it just organically just kept being like eventually just evolved into a friendship.
I'm the same way.
You know what I mean? To where it's just like, I don't know, she's a nice person. You know what I mean? Like that's what.
Yeah,
that's what. I don't know.
That's why you slept with her in the first place.
What'd you say?
I said that's why you slept with her in the first
place.
Oh
yeah,
right?
I mean, I'm
evidently a nicer way to some dick.
That's your book, Chappelle. That's your new book.
It's true. Girls can. When you meet a girl and you're like, you're really nice. Like you can get some dick.
Dude, I used listen. I like we're getting. This is the second half.
Yeah, second half.
Yo, I used to get and I hate it because I don't want to seem like it's like a bragging thing, but I wasn't a fucking guy that, and I've never been that was, you know, to where I would just like hound for it. But there was a point in time where girls just like needed to like have sex with me, and that's all they wanted from me. They wanted nothing else.
What was that time period?
Oh shit, this is like 20s.
How did it make you feel?
20s. You know, honestly, it kind of made me sad.
Really? And why is
yeah,
that?
because I was just like, man, you know, they don't like me for me or whatever, you know,
yes,
like
that's what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for.
But when I say when you're in your 20s, what was going on? Well, you know, you've done a number of things in your life that put you like in as like a contextual, very high status person. Like in the cheerleading world, if you're the number one guy and you're doing all these impressive things on stage, like men sometimes underestimate the degree to which women are attracted to competence. You're really good at something and you're the best in the room. Like that's going to be a big turn on, right? And so there's all these situations where like, you know, you're headlining a stand-up show. Women are going to want to fuck you. You just won a world championship backflipping on stage. Women are going to want to fuck you. You're the coach and you're really good at what you do. Women, you know what I mean? It's always like that. Just having
everybody's
contextual
laughing at your jokes.
Exactly.
No, it makes sense, but yeah, no, it did used to make me sad because, you know, because I am I'm a lover boy. I'm
certified.
Mm-hmm. I'm like Drake. I get you, dog. Wherever he's at, because I know he listens. But I like
I'm one fan.
That's just how I've always been.
Yeah.
You know, so like whenever these situations would go down where these girls would want to sleep with me. Situation. But honestly, it kind of made me fucking feel sad because I wasn't the guy that was like, oh, I need to, you know, go out and get it. You know, let's go to the club this weekend.
If you design your life right, it should sort of be, it shouldn't be a huge effort. You shouldn't, someone was like, you shouldn't really be like, no, I think it's awesome that Christian like has the balls to like, he'll approach girls in real life. Like, I think that's most guys' problem is that they're scared to death of approaching. So you already have that figured out. But eventually you're going to set up your life to where women are going to funnel towards you because you're just the man. You know what I mean? And it's easy. But I think it is good to like have these experiences where you're just like shooting your shot and going up to any girl because it just teaches you so much and it removes that fear and anxiety that most guys will go to the grave having. Anxiety.
I think it's more fun going up to them. It makes it more fun.
Yeah. Oh, and if you have the balls
but
to do
also,
that, you're standing out alone
the way
in and of yourself.
Listen, the way he does it, I don't think it's fucking weird. He's literally shooting a shot, and there's literally nothing wrong with that.
Like making anyone super uncomfortable.
Yeah, I just went about it differently. You know what I mean? That's how it happened. And they would say these, like girls would say these things all the time, like "You're such a mystery." And and
women love mystery.
Yeah, you know,
like,
and I guess I was,
crime?
You know,
we love true crime.
But also, there was so much to it. Like, one, I never wanted to be mean to girls basically because of the way I saw the way my mom was treated.
Yeah.
You know, she wasn't treated good or anything. So like when I saw that, I think that just kind of made me go, you know, just treat girls like better than what, you know, stepfather would treat women. You know what I mean? So I think that's what
you had that mentality even when you were getting laid. So it wasn't a tactic in order to get laid, right? Like we were talking about before, where guys would be like, flowers, candy, like dates, money, and then fuck you if you don't want to have sex with me. If you're a bitch anyway. You're fucking ugly. Like,
no, I mean, I did that when girls went, you know, be my girlfriend. I would ask girls straight up, like, just fucking out of nowhere, like, you want to be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
After buying them Victoria's Secret lotions and perfumes,
I did do that.
Well, the thing is, nobody like, unless you have an older dude who's good with women, you're just stumbling through this shit.
Yeah, you're
just making this, and what guy hasn't thought that it's like, because you don't understand what turns a woman on, especially as a kid, and most adult men don't. So you're just like, I look at you and can decide that I want to have sex with you. Like, look at me and decide if you want to have sex with me or not. Like, that's really what the question is. It's like, do you want to go on a date with me? You know, it's like, I sized you up and like the way you look. Do you like the way I look? And it's just about, obviously, more than that for a
Such
girl.
a fucking wild world. But also, like, I mean,
it's great, but then you learn more about it, you know, or you get, I just think it's great to be able to, like, know and be more competent with, you know, the opposite sex or the sex that you want to date, because it just, you know, that's going to be a key to a big part of your life. Relationships.
Yeah.
Like, you want to settle because you didn't bother to gain social skills and figure out how to talk to women.
You still with your girlfriend, Chin?
Yeah, why? After all this talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Just switching gears. I don't know.
Oh, because I was going to tell a crazy sex story.
Oh, that's a violent shifting gears. So
Wait, hang on, real quick.
Violent.
I just want this to be known. After the story you told us on Fighting the Kid, everyone was commenting, asking if you knew that your brother hooked you up with a prostitute for your first time.
She wasn't a prostitute.
I know. I was just saying. I thought it was kind of funny.
I know. Listen, a couple people work. Yeah, a couple people thought that like it was like a prostitute. No, she wasn't.
Are you sure though?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be sure? Why wouldn't I just say that now?
Could not know.
Why wouldn't I just say it?
Right, I feel like you're a pretty open book. If that happened, you would have said
happened,
it.
if that's what it
That's
was.
also great content.
Also,
I feel like Christian
first of all,
peel back 20 years of therapy.
First of all,
like, the anger management.
I know, right?
I know. I want to see like how much I can go.
No. It's it's a fair question. But also at the same time, my brother would just fucking tell me.
Yeah, I obviously don't believe that.
He would just be like, "Yo, I set you up." He would just say it.
I don't know
Would
the
you
context.
do it?
I don't know the context. What happened?
So it was the first time I ever had sex. Right, I was 21 years old, and which people think is weird, but hey, it's my life.
No, you're a late bloomer. It's fine.
20?
Really?
I knew I loved you.
Wait, real quick before you get into this. 21, if you don't mind us. Jesus Christ.
This is second half type shit.
Yeah, second
Dude,
half.
I was super late. I didn't get my first kiss until I was in my 20s.
That's so cute.
I was laughing at Christian.
And then my friends that are around me, like there's girls that liked me and they're super hot, and other girls are like, "What the fuck? He's not dating them or whatever." I'm like, I was just like, oh, do my thing, whatever.
Yeah.
So my first kiss came from a girl that at a party who saw me with another girl who had a crush on me, but she was so beautiful. She was so attracted to me because I was like whatever with this other girl.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then
huge thing.
So then we made out like at 22, 21, 22,
Social
something like that.
proof.
So I didn't have sex until I was like 23 or 24. I was way late in the game. Yeah.
Wow.
Because that was just my personality.
20.
He said 20.
Mark?
5.
Mark came out of the womb.
You ever see that little Hercules kid? That was him. He was getting pussy all the time.
15. Okay, so there's a 5 in there.
Were you in middle school when you first fucked?
Not when
I'm trying to piece together stories that I've heard from you before.
When I lost my virginity, I was a sophomore in high school, but I did other shit when I was in.
That's 14?
Before.
Yeah.
No, 15.
I got my dick sucked when I was 14, and the girl was like, "Let's have sex." And I remember looking at the clock.
Oh, so that should be another question.
If I don't go right now, I'm going to miss the last bus home. So that's like I turned my 14-year-old virginity opportunity.
Oh,
you want to do that as a question now?
So your first sexual experience, then, like, it doesn't have to be sex. Like intercourse.
Oh,
probably.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say probably at my first communion.
How old?
All right, never mind.
No, it took me a little bit. But
Oh, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what happened?
But no, what actually is kind of funny, I did lose my virginity in a church parking lot, which I thought was kind of funny. I'm not even making
That
a
seems
joke.
very on brand for you.
Yeah.
Well, so it was like a middle of a snowstorm. I walked 2 blocks to the top of my neighborhood because my neighborhood hadn't been plowed yet. She picked me up and then drove me like half a mile down the road to this church, and then that's where I lost my virginity.
Was it a black church?
No, it was a Greek Orthodox
okay.
church. There's not that many black churches where I'm from, so I was as ethnic as we got.
My first the first time I
Not intercourse.
I don't know. First time I fingered a girl. It was on we were coming from a cheer competition. It was on one of those big buses that like you see the fucking
coach
football
bus.
teams. Yeah, the coach buses. We were coming from, and I remember the story clearly because she was like, "Sit by me, sit by me." This girl, flirted with me, but she literally had to like pull me to like actually sit by her or whatever. I was like, oh, "Okay, I'll sit by you," and then. We started, she started hugging me, and I got a boner when she hugged. No, she didn't hug me. She just like leaned her head
That's
over.
all
Me.
it
I was like, ugh.
That's still happens
That's
to me.
literally all it
Me
took.
too.
And then she like kind of, she touched my area, and
Your area.
yeah, I know, I'm a modest guy.
case.
My
And then
general area.
yeah, and then I just, put my hand there, started fingering her or whatever, and then eventually stopped and. Literally, I know.
He's still doing it to this day.
I get weird telling sex stories or anything like that. Literally did not wash my hands until I got home because I wanted to know.
Oh
Did you like take your
my
hands
What
out
if I
and
could-
just go like this?
That's how you are when you
But yeah, I rode up from Long Beach back to Phoenix, Arizona. I did not wash my hand just so I know when I got home. And I didn't want to smell it in front of her just in case if it smelled bad. And I was like, ooh, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that.
You're curious. You're
I was curious, and I fucking kept that shit strong, held on to it like this.
Dude, that's
Just
second
like-
half.
soon as I got off that bus and got home, I was like,
that's called trigger
Let
discipline.
me see what's going on
Yeah.
here.
"What'd you say, Mark?"
It's called trigger discipline.
And that girl was also my first kiss.
Oh,
Damn,
Yeah.
first, was it the same
And
day?
I do have a picture with her, but I would rather it be blurred out.
third half.
yeah.
Third half? Is it on your IG?
I just don't
what
want
are
to
the
show her.
tiers?
No,
No, it can just be
if
for us.
that's okay, I'll show the picture of her. I just don't want to. I just want it blurred out.
Well, if it's possible.
For her
Is
sake.
that okay?
Wait, okay.
Yeah, I
Kat,
don't care.
Kat,
Yeah,
you're
I
reading
want
these,
to
right?
do it.
I think he's asking if we can blur it out.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
I just.
I'm not using a screen record on this episode, which
Okay, got it.
we got to get that on your computer. But so
Yeah, I
I
just
just
don't like-
have to add it in post, and yes, I just want to add it.
I just don't like putting people's business out there, especially because like they're not part of this world. And
Yeah, I feel weird telling stories now about people who aren't in this world.
yeah,
So I keep a lot back
here
because
it
I
is.
learned very
Where
quickly.
Where
like
do you want me to
you.
send it to?
Send it to me. So while he's
Your phone?
airdrop it to my laptop. So while he's finding that,
What's
Kat,
your airdrop?
So,
I have it.
I
What's your
was a
airdrop?
little-
Is this Christian's laptop? It should.
No, I just see Chris. I just see
Text
your
it to him.
phone.
You got
Yeah,
iMessage,
yeah,
right?
just text it
that's
to me.
fine.
I was
Fucking
a little
boomer.
fiend from a very young age. I was very like sexually aware, and I think it has a lot to do with trauma that I had as a child. Not sexual trauma, but like I got my ass beat a lot, and I'm unpacking it in therapy. But I was a very sexual child from a very young age, and so this was a long time coming where my parents went away to Vietnam for something. I think it was a funeral. They were gone for about a month, and my aunt stayed with us. My parents were very strict. They had alarms where if you opened a door, a window, the alarm would say, like, window in room 1 open, window in room 1 closed.
I remember that one. Yeah.
And so, like, I was not allowed in and out of the house without someone hearing, like, hey, someone has left the premises. And when this happened, my aunt knew how the alarm system worked to an extent. She knew how to turn it on and turn it off. And I looked up online how to basically turn off the sound of, like, this door is open. So it'll alert it if you look at the home board and you see the different doors. If the light is off, then it says like, oh, okay, the door is open. So I found out if you put a magnet onto that, you can leave something open and it'll still think it's closed. So I snuck my then boyfriend in that way through the window. And for like 2 weeks, it's nothing but like fingering and like mad dry humping, very aggressive dry humping for like 2 weeks. And my parents were going to come home the following week. And we just made this plan like, okay, we're going to have sex. He had already had sex before me, and I was losing my virginity, trying to play it cool. I was so fucking nervous. I was so scared. One night he came over. We tried to have sex, and I swear to God, my nerves were so bad, I couldn't like get comfortable. And so everything was so fucking painful. It felt like someone was shoving a flashlight up there. So we stopped, and then the next day he came over and we tried again. And I just remember like being like a plank, just like, is it over? Is it over? Is it over? This hurts. This hurts. This hurts.
He had a hog on him, huh?
That's another thing. Yes, he did, and I didn't know because I was always
said
under
her like flashlight. I'm like,
I was
goddamn,
always
look at
under
you're
the
attracted to
assumption
somebody
that
who has
like
big dicks.
I was always under the assumption, that's truly what it felt like, that Asian men had smaller dicks from that stereotype, and I hadn't had any sexual experience prior to these 2 weeks leading up to me losing my virginity. So I thought like his dick was at the very least a average size dick.
Yeah.
I was like, this can't be small, but at the same time, like maybe this is what average is.
it's the first one.
And and we ended up having sex and everything was pretty normal after that. But it wasn't until he and I had broken up like 9 years later when I had my first like sexual experience afterwards. The guy wasn't like, he didn't have a small dick, but he definitely didn't have a big dick either. And that's when I learned my ex had a huge dick. Because the next guy, I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a second. Yeah, without.
And that's where you searched until you found Stevie.
I searched, I
trying to recreate
scoured.
the magic, chasing the dragon.
You ever seen his wiener? She showed it to us on.
I've seen the
Christian.
clips of you guys looking at it.
I know Christian's
Knowing
face is funny.
Stevie doesn't surprise me.
This was me.
Have
That's the
any
girl.
of you guys seen Marks?
Oh.
I've been
That's my,
terrified ever since.
Wait, what? Oh.
That was my first kiss and first time.
Hella Mark
Look at
Touching,
you. You're a kid.
Oh yeah,
That's so cute.
I think I was like,
You guys look adorable.
Yeah.
I'm rocking that thrash.
It's
I was
just like a wholesome 90s
I think I was
photo.
15 right there.
You like the white women, don't you?
She's not white.
Latina.
Latina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, she said it.
You can tell the curls.
Yeah. Who?
The curls,
Yo,
skin tone.
you just think the white race is the fucking
dominant, baby.
Second half.
No, we might have to cut that out.
Second half.
People are gonna start asking where I was January 6th and shit. It's just not gonna be good.
She's cute.
No, yeah, she was really cute. I was nervous about that first kiss. I didn't know how to do it. It was so awkward. When you don't know how to do
Did
that.
you used to practice on like
Hell
the back
no.
of your hand?
I was too scared to practice.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was really young, when I was about like 7 to 9, I always thought I'd have my first kiss like around middle school. So I was like, I need to prep for this moment. So I used to try to like make out with the back of my hand because I had a cousin who used to do that. And then I was just like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
There's like no way this feels like a lip.
Wait, what's your first kiss? 5.
Oh no, like kiss on the lips, like 7th grade, but then I didn't French kiss until.
Yeah.
French kiss is something.
Hey, no,
entirely
this is what they used to say,
different.
Mac.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys Mac? Did
Yeah.
You guys Mac?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you haven't heard that forever.
Yeah.
Kat, I was going
Macking.
to tell you earlier.
Yeah.
You got a big dick.
My first
Yo,
girlfriend.
Mark got a hog. Hey, Mark got a hog.
So nothing is small on Mark. is what you're saying.
Nothing.
Nothing
is
about
small
Mark.
on Mark. Motherfucker got a hog.
So my first girlfriend in high school that I French kissed with, fingered, got a blowjob, like wanted me to have sex before I had to leave on the bus. She was a Vietnamese girl named Vi Huynh.
Oh.
That's super Asian. Oh, special place in your
Super
heart.
Asian. Yeah. Seriously.
Nick, when was your
Shout out
first
to
kiss?
V.
Man, pre-puberty, I was pimping. I kissed a 5th grader in 4th grade. I got tongue in 7th grade. I fingered a girl in the girls' locker room in 8th grade. And then
Killing
motherfuckers
it.
started growing, and I was just left behind.
Me too.
They were like, ew, Nick.
4th grade.
And then it actually, like, going back to what you say, just like the confidence and like, I don't know, I wasn't chasing pussy, but I was just not confident enough to go after it. So it was just kind of dormant until I started finding like my
Yeah.
Yeah, so what?
Like,
You just like, when you didn't have any confidence, you just didn't you didn't make any type of move.
Yeah, it'd be like if you're out at parties, then there'd be like drunken makeouts. But like in terms of like pursuing a girl just regularly, I was like,
Dude,
what do I really have to offer at this point?
And I would
Yo,
miss
my first kiss could have happened at 15, but it didn't happen until I was like 16 or 17. I was with two homies of mine. It was 3 dudes, 3 girls, and we went to these girls' house. It was like late on a Saturday night. Their parents were like sleeping and shit, and we were in the garage like hanging out, and we started doing that truth or dare shit, and one girl dared me to make out with another girl. And I fucking said no.
You chickened out?
I said no, and my excuse was I was like, I can't do it because I don't know who you are. That was my fucking excuse. But like, I could have done it. But that's just like when I think about like but it was a confidence thing. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, one, I've never made out. Two, I'm about to make out in front of people. You know what I mean? So it was just like a fucking stressful fucking situation at 15 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel we're like the same dude.
Yeah, a lot of ways we are. We
You know what I
discovered
mean?
that on the old episodes of Cats After Dark.
Yeah, we're like the same fucking dude. Meanwhile, Mark got a hog.
Couple differences.
What did you say?
I said there's a couple differences between you and Nick.
Just a few.
What are they?
What about you, Chin?
I don't know.
What was your sex story?
Same thing.
The first time you like fooled around anything?
No, that was my first kiss because I started late. So that girl that was like
Oh, it was the same night?
20, right?
Same night, huh?
20?
Early 20s. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when, but so that's my first kiss. Was the first time I actually licked tits. Fingered.
I mean, sucking titties was just
sucking
a
titties.
monumental
He didn't say suck, he said lick.
Yeah.
Lick is different from suck.
Could we put out a 7-second teaser for
I
this
know.
new endeavor that just says
Lick titties.
That's the first time I've ever licked tits.
on Cats After Dark. The first
Wait,
time I ever licked
true,
tits.
that-
Show
the
us how
first
you were
time.
doing it. Like, did you actually?
No,
lick
we
it,
don't
or is
even
that
see
what
how
you
he's
were
doing
No,
it.
we were making out. I'm like, oh shit. Well, now it's on. So I'm like, I just tried everything at that moment. I was like, all right, so I'm gonna suck on the
looking at
tits. I was like fingering. I was doing everything. She's like, we should take a song. I'm like, all right, cool. And then we was dry humping. It was like all crazy.
Hey, that dry hump
Yeah.
real.
But so my first
Dry
kiss, my
humping is
first
so real.
everything other than
At
sex.
least you checked
yeah.
everything off in the same night.
But
Yeah.
no, there's no dick suck or anything like that.
Yeah.
Dick suck.
Oh, you getting your dick sucked.
And by the way, this was in a group. That we're this is back in the days when we were like partying with friends at a house. Our friends are sleeping around us. Everyone's
Yeah, I
As you
feel
guys
like
are
that
around
was
us,
the thing
and
back
we're
in the
doing this
day.
around them.
Yeah.
And then of course the next morning they're like, our friends are like, dude, we heard everything.
Savage as fuck.
We heard everything. I'm like, oh fuck. Of
That's
course, we're
hilarious. Yeah,
drunk.
you,
We're like,
you think
we're
you're being
buzzed.
sneaky,
Yeah.
Because you savage as fuck.
and it wouldn't let
Yeah.
it
At that moment, yeah, you're like super. Yeah.
Bro, y'all sexy as fuck, bro. Y'all need to calm down.
I don't know if I'd say we're all sexy.
I mean, yeah.
It's interesting that you guys.
I don't like how you looked at me, Chappelle.
That's so young.
I
Yeah.
had a lot of people at my school lose their
Wait,
virginity
15
at
for-
12.
Oh, virginity?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
those
mean,
I was
I
pretty
think
fucking.
it was pretty. It was pretty.
I think I got all you.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
dude. I think I got all you.
What'd you say,
I got
Nick?
my first
Yeah.
blowjob when I was like, how old are you in 7th grade? 12?
12 or 13.
Yeah, 12,
It
13.
was your first experience.
Before I
That's
said
early, dude. Yeah.
I said 12-year-olds who were fucking were trash, pretty much.
Yeah,
Like in my, I went to Catholic school, so it was a very different opinion. But we hung out with public school kids, and we heard about those ne'er do wells, dirty
Yeah.
kids.
Well-
and honestly, it kind of played out though. I mean,
Can I tell you about Stevie's first time? Because it shocked me.
Oh, that's
you.
frightening.
Was it in jail?
Yeah, he actually lost his virginity to me. It's crazy. No, he was. He told me that he was 10 years old and
That's just
he had met this girl who went to the high school. So she was 14. And this girl found out that he had a big dick. At this time, he didn't realize that he had a big dick because he says his dick has been the same size since he was 10.
He had that adult dick.
Yeah, he had an adult dick at 10.
Adult dick on a
And
top?
so this one
big
girl
adult dick on
like
the top.
had sex with him as he was like when he was like basically in elementary school, and he's just like, oh, this is fucking cool. And she told all her friends, and now her and her friends are like sharing him, like passing him around.
That's
and he just thought he
bananas.
was the fucking man.
He was.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If,
He was
Because
kept
most like, I
back
was probably
in
starting
school.
to jerk off around then. So you
Yeah.
telling me like, oh, a bunch of fucking older hot girls all want to fucking ride your dick? Like what?
Yeah, and he ended up getting held back in school for like a year or two. So when he was in middle school, he was already driving. He would have these
Driving a car and
girls,
swinging a bat.
Find everyone booze.
and he would have these girls like fighting over him because they were like best friend cheerleaders. Like, you slept with Stevie, and they
Yeah.
would get in these huge fights, and then he'd go pick up like his current girlfriend while the other one like cried. It
That's
was like, you
hilarious.
were fucking trash, but also
Yeah.
those women need to be in prison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, those
You were
girls are
10.
crazy.
I mean,
No, it makes sense because like just knowing Stevie, and also he's like, to me, obviously you know him a lot better. He doesn't seem flashy at all, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
he's
like,
not a
and he is.
flashy
I would say he seems like a true introvert. Right?
Yeah, he's an
but he's
introvert.
very confident, and like his manner with women is confident. And so all that, like, it just plays into. It doesn't really matter if you're shy or not, but obviously he has like experience and confidence with women, and they
Yeah.
pick up on that, and it's just that's an attractive thing, right?
But to be fair, God is fair and gave him cancer, but he survived.
God is fair. It's like, all right,
God is fair.
You're gonna fuck 20 girls by the time you're 11.
Year 10 was great for you, but 17's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I gotta give you cancer.
You live.
Yeah, you live.
Most kids that age would probably be like, all right, I'll take it.
Yeah. At this
deal.
age, going back at it, I would still take that any day of the week.
As long as you survive cancer.
Yeah, as long as you
Depends
survive.
on how hot the
Don't
girls
get
are at the
cancer.
time.
Yeah. Can we get a
and on
guarantee
a
in the
high note.
contract?
And on a high note. Depends on how hot the girls are. If they're like smoke shows, I'll gladly die of cancer at 17.
Oh my god.
Damn, you reckless, dog. It is weird talking to someone in their fucking early 20s and just hearing how fucking I fucking.
I don't plan on being here past 27.
What'd you say?
What? Nothing.
Yeah.
I was just making a joke. I said I don't plan on being here past 27 anyway.
You fucking weirdo kids.
I think didn't you say something like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
I know. Way up, I feel blessed. That's what it is. I was like,
Oh, you know that hot sauce thing is apparently fake?
Is it?
Yeah, there was an
You
article I
never would
read
have guessed
recently.
it by how well the article was written.
So wait.
That
so
whole
this
like
girl not
Drake
exist?
hot sauce
He proceeded to suck on her titties for 3 minutes before going to the Magnum condom drawer and taking out a large condom because Drake has a large penis.
No, she said he had like a 7-inch dick and he was circumcised. I guess somebody from his team
I've
came out
actually
and
heard
said
several other women say that Drake
he's
is a
not
huge cock.
circumcised.
Well, not I don't
That's
know about the
what
circumcised. I just heard like even 7. And I'm like, I don't know.
He gives off big dick energy, I will say.
Yeah.
There's a
Does
calmness
Drake-
about him that I think he has a big dick.
Look up Drake penis size.
Wow, damn. Google doesn't want to look it up.
Images? Ew.
What I know what the hell.
Yeah, I kind of already regret that.
Views Drake.
Christian's computer has never heard of Safe Search.
Oh, this is my
Incognito
this
is
high school browser, too.
non-existent.
So my high school that I grew up going to, this is like I'm logged into my high school email because I still use it. They can track everything I look up. So for the past 5 years, they've definitely seen some wild shit.
They're like, Christian, get a new email. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not great.
You
Not
nasty.
great.
Oh, wow.
Tune in next week to hear about the second time we all had sex.
So every
we'll show my history
they
on that
drop
as well.
every.
Well, I don't know yet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna edit this and upload it and show it to Brendan. See what he thinks, and then I don't know. We'll find a day that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm sure
we're
there's
going.
like Fridays. Is anything drop on Fridays?
No,
but I mean just people's
No.
schedules.
David
No,
Lucas,
not for recording in terms of like the thing.
Like
what
a
you usually-
podcast.
David
episode.
Lucas'
Usually not
show drops
Fridays.
Fridays.
Don't your drop Fridays?
Mine does Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, right?
Yeah, Tuesdays.
If they're watching this, they already know what day it drops. So
If you're watching,
Figure it out.
just listen. And we got more sex stories. You know, I know you guys are getting all riled up, probably
man,
touching yourselves, listening to this shit.
I got some adult sex stories for you.
And to reiterate, if you want to participate in the show in any way, send logos, send music, send intros, whatever topic ideas. We'll do interactive shit. We used to Zoom with people. It was
Yeah.
super
We used to
fun.
play games.
Only Supercast people too. I should have said that on the free episode, but yeah. So enjoy.
Boom.
Bye.